You gave me that whole story about your situation with FFL.
Yes, David.
When I posted that post on LinkedIn quite a few months ago, you called me and you told me about that sad story about they took your entire downline.
Yeah.
What I would like to do is interview you on YouTube so you could tell me that story.
No, David, I'm not. I don't want to bash them. They did what they did. God is watching us, and God has been blessing me since then. So there's no need for me going on YouTube. I would have loved to do that on the time that I was there with them. But right now, I just decided to put it behind me and just look forward.
Let me just read the letter that you wrote to Shawn. Apparently, you sent me via email or you posted on LinkedIn. I'm going to read it to you. You sent me an SMS. I could just read it from my SMS. Hey, Shawn, this is what you texted me. Hey, Shawn, just to make sure that we are on the same page, I'm a big fan of yours. I've watched you praised agents that drive massive growth within a short period of time at FFL. That's exactly what I was on track to do. My first week in the field issued $21,532 despite all the contracting bottlenecks. Now, for reasons I am still to be told, Grady Polcyn in Tobechukwu, Oraegu came into my agency, corrupted my downline, Serge, and stripped me of my entire team. If that wasn't enough, Grady went ahead and terminated all my carrier contracts in one day. Now it's taking forever to reinstate those contracts, and my entire team is still under someone else. They're numbered points. Number one, I am not sure why my entire team of agents has been placed under Marissa Mazziotti. Number two, what is the reason you will give me to convince me that you were not part of this coup that was perpetrated against me and my agency by your people? Number three, I hope you are aware and conscious of the nature and gravity of this illegal, immoral, and unprofessional acts perpetrated by your close associates against me and my family. Number four, I'm a married man and the father of 5 children. How do you think I've been able to take care of my family during this period that FFL has messed up my business and literally prevented me from writing any business by illegally terminating all my contracts? Number five, what crime did I commit for Grady to single-handedly terminate all my contracts? Number six, you were and still are my contracting hierarchy in FFL. What right did Grady has over my contracts if I wasn't given to him by you? That was your question to Shawn. Number seven, you are in a partnership with integrity. Is this what business integrity entails? Question mark. Number eight, I understand some people are thirsty for integrity deal, but their own integrity doesn't matter anymore to them. But why would you want to promote others for integrity deals at the expense detriment of others? Number nine, this is what you write to Shawn. Mr. Shawn, is there any reason why you can't want any reasonable person out there to believe in the nasty stories put out there on social media by some of the thousands of agents who left FFL in the past months? Number 10, my downline agents have been issuing policies. Can you explain to me why I'm not receiving the overrides I am entitled to? Number 11, I've been waiting on you to do the right thing, but it seems to me that you are mistaking my leniency and patience for a weakness. I can't wait anymore. My family is starving. My career is at stake. This is apparently an email that you sent to Shawn Meaike.
Yes, David, that was a text message I sent to Shawn.
How did he respond to you?
It was an email and a text message I sent to Shawn and the corporate. They didn't respond, nothing. I didn't get any response up to now. It was being ignored. That was in September.
And you sent it to me after those posts were made on LinkedIn or Facebook.
Yes, when I saw your post, I hope you are not recording me.
Of course, I'm not recording. You continue. They stole 48 agents. This is a text message to me. They stole 48 agents from me and terminated all my contracts in order to own my agency.
That's it. That was what was done, and that is not. It's not like what was done. It's still there. They're still even holding some of my contracts. My North America contract, I've not been able to get any release from there. Even right now, as we speak, my wife is still under Tobechukwu, which I don't even know what reason. Can you imagine? They don't even just only take my agent, but they took even plus my wife. So that's something I don't want to. I don't want to damage them, but it's so devastating.
Once you lost these 48 agents in the override commissions, what did you do?
Pani was my downline, my men, one of my men legs. He had over 20 something agents on that. He's been doing production there like crazy. I'm not receiving any credit for that. I net nothing for that.
Did you sue
FFL? No, I didn't.
Mr. Mekika, why did you tell me about this?
But when I texted you, when I saw your post and texted you, you didn't reach out. You are reaching out to me, but now.
My obvious advice to anyone who got defrauded was to sue. Did you end up suing them?
No, I didn't. As I tell you, I didn't sue them. What will it profit me if I sue them? Tell me.
If someone takes money from you in an illegal manner as per this SMS that you sent to Shawn, I suppose a judge would say, hey, that's illegal. Pretty sure these 11 bullet points that you wrote, one of them says the word unethical, illegal, gravity of this illegal, immoral act. If someone does something illegal to you, you have a court system where you can be made whole.
I understand that totally. If you have the way you want to do that, it's okay. I don't just have time for all of those, but if you have a way you want us to talk about this, let me understand clearly what you want to do.
How do you pronounce your first name?
Ntosengeh. The whole FFL is aware of this. This was not even the first message. This was one of the last messages. I've sent several ones to Grady, send it to Shawn, send it to the admin, to the corporate. They didn't respond. They were advised not to talk to me, not to answer me. At some point, they sent a terrier to come pretend to tell me that they didn't know what was going on. But anyway, they were not even saying that they were going to give back my people to me. That was not Shawn. Shawn didn't reach out to me. He never talked to me. He ignored that. And they transferred me to another agency within the FFL. They call it Tri-State. FFL Tri-State, owned by Mesquite.
Are you still contracted to FFL to sell insurance?
I told you they heard my contract.
They deleted your contracts in the 48.
They deleted all of my contracts. When they saw that I was about to move on, they quickly went and recontracted me. I think the sole purpose of terminating my contract was for them to take all of my downline, because at some point, there's no way you can take a downline of an agent that is properly contracted with the carrier. So they had to, first of all, terminate my contract, transfer my downline. And now, when they saw that I wanted to go, they recontracted me just in order to make me to go through the process of signing the NDA, which they always request. You know that.
So you signed a NDA. What's an NDA mean?
No, I didn't sign a non-disclosure agreement. I didn't sign that. I didn't sign anything.
When you recontracted, did you get back your 48 agents?
Nope, not up to today. They recontracted me against my wish. I didn't even know. They can do and undo, man. They just do what they can do to people the way they want. They treat people the way they want.
Which companies did they recontract you for?
America, North America, Forester, and a host of other contracts. John Hancock and those. The same contracts that I had with them before.
I go to the Department of Insurance, State of Texas. I'll see that you're contracted with these companies.
No, I requested. This has been long now. This has been over 6 months. I requested to be transferred when I move on from them. But my North America is still with them. Because for some reason, I write North America a lot. And there's no way I could stay for 3 months without writing business so that the contract could be moved to the other carrier. Yeah. So they did that to me. That's what they did to me, and they terminated me to take my agent. Then after that, recontracted me just in order to penalize me from going elsewhere.
Mr. Mekika, that sounds like a really bad story. And did you ever complain to the Department of Insurance, State of Texas?
Nope.
You realized to fill out a contract for you to be appointed for an insurance company, it requires your agreement or your signature, and you're saying you never signed. So that sounds like it's blatantly illegal.
Of course, but everything they are doing is illegal, right? You know that.
On this particular one, if you go to the Department of Insurance website of Texas, if you Google the word Department of Insurance Texas complaint, you'll fill out something and they'll investigate.
Yeah.
Why would they do this to you when it's so blatantly easy to get caught? Simply by you filling out a complaint with the Department of Insurance, State of Texas.
I don't have the time to waste on these things. But if you feel like there's a general lawsuit where you can factor in this and I get compensated for what these people did to me, it is okay. The agent I brought to FFL has been producing since August of, it's almost a year now, August of 2021 that I came there. Or was it July? It's almost a year now that when I came there and I recruited massively within the first week. I was just, as you saw in that text message, I brought people who were very good producers, who were good agents. And just for the fact that they saw that, hey, my agency was going to grow massively, well, Shawn decided to do this in order to make Marisa Maziopi to get integrity here. So when they corrupted Serge, when they corrupted my guy, they took him and put under Marisa. Marisa didn't recruit Serge to FFL. And from what I gather from other agents, Marisa seems to be from Shawn's girlfriend. So you rob other people of their agent to put under your girlfriend in order to give the integrity deal. That's ridiculous. And I say this without any fear because I know that was exactly what they wanted to do. She's doing that because that's her girlfriend.
Mr. Mekika, what country were you born in?
In Cameroon.
What I would like you to do is to go to the Department of Insurance website of the state of Texas. First thing to do, it's very easy to file a complaint.
File a complaint after 6 months or after 1 year?
I'd file a complaint. If you're contracted with insurance companies that you did not want to be appointed with, as you told me, that's blatant forgery. If it's true, it's pretty bad.
Of course, I'm telling you it's true. I had termination letter from America, and then I have reinstatement letter from the same company. What will happen for them to reinstate me?
Mr. Mekika, if you don't file the darn complaint with the Department of Insurance state of Texas, that's pretty ridiculous.
I do understand, David, but what happened to Greg? And the Greg's whistleblower testimony that I read, do they compensate him for that?
If you file any lawsuit in the state of Texas, obviously you could bring in Greg Birch as a witness. I believe he's in the Dallas area. What part of Texas are you at?
I'm in Dallas too. He's in Dallas too.
So call him as a witness.
Man, don't worry about these things. Anyway, I'll think about it, okay?
If you were to guess, how much money did you lose based on losing these 48 agents and being terminated?
Well, the production of the agents is there. You can't lie. Serge sometimes writes more than $100K every month, and that's just one of my agents. And then he had other agents that we recruited together. I did everything, I taught them how to cut everything, product training, train them, everything from career, contracting to onboarding. And when they got to the point when they could be productive, that is when they did this.
How long did you work for FFL before you got terminated?
Not for a long time, just about 2 months. Just at the point where I was contracting and getting ready to start work, they quickly did that. They saw the influx, they saw the number of agents I brought in, they went under my downline and just transferred everybody. On the day that they were doing this, I have a friend that I have been talking to, an agent I've been talking to for so long, was like a little bit skeptical to move from WLG to FFL. So on that day that they were doing this, I think it was August 18, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, August 18 or 19 when they were doing this guy was actually had made up his mind that day and called me. He wanted to now join me in business. They spoiled my whole business, man. I should have had about maybe 1,000 agents by now, but they ruptured the whole momentum and everything, enthusiasm that I had. This guy actually was filling the paperwork that same day. The moment he finished to fill it, transfer him. They just went in my back office and took him and put under Marisa Mario.
I have trouble saying your first name, so I'll say Mr. Mekika. Okay, so what I'm going to do...
I can go with my last name. It's okay.
Mekika. Okay, what I'm going to do...
Mekika, it's okay. Look about it. I'm actually on the road driving. Send me whatever information you think it will be helpful for me to make an informed decision